Okay, I'm just starting with the slip knot already on the needle. I will just like talk you through a couple things while I do the Italian cast on. Mainly being the twists that you're going to need to do, because if you can tell, like every stitch you're making a twist. If you see right here, like as you cast on, it twists. And basically, I'm trying to cast on 10 stitches. Okay, there's 6. And basically, you're just going to want to try to preserve that twist throughout. And if you can tell how I'm holding pretty tight tension, that's because I'm going to see how there's a twist there. I'm going to make sure that I usually just hold it with my finger there. It makes it a little bit easier. And then when I tension my yarn, I will put a couple more twists in it too. And then I make sure to hold it really nice and tight and secure. And then, oops. Dang it, I lost my twist. Hold on, give me 1 second. Keep the twist there, but you're going to want to add more twists to your yarn. So to do that, I knit continental. I'm not quite sure how you would do it English. I will just twist it, and then I'll accentuate it, the twist a little bit with my fingers. And then once you're down here, once you have your twist right here, you're just going to enter that stitch and find where there's a twist up here. And then just knit through. That makes it, ooh. And then make sure that you're pulling nice and tight because there's a lot of slack there. And then there's your first stitch. And I will knit through to the end, and I will show you my trick for turning after you're dropping the slip knot. Okay, now we are to the final 2 stitches on the row, and you're just going to slip with the yarn in back and slip with the yarn in front, and there's not really a twist here yet. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to hold it with my right hand and then take that slip knot out. And then turn as you normally would. And then I just keep tension down, and then I'll add a little twist to this yarn down here. And that's how I keep it so that you can like work so that there's still a stitch intact there. I make this pretty long. Like I'm exaggerating a little bit more for the video, but like just to hold on to it while I kind of fiddle with my yarn up here. And you have to add, this is for every row. This is what you do to keep the fabrics connected, is I will add a twist. It doesn't have to be this dramatic. I'm just making it dramatic to show you. But I will twist the yarn like that. And then it's much easier to just go into this. It'll go down a little bit, but you can fix that later in the row. And you can go into this twist, this twist, this twist, any of them, and it will work. The extra twists don't really make a difference. All that you need to make sure of is that when you're done knitting that stitch, and then purling the second one, the twist will kind of still be there for the second one. So just purl that as normal. And then the only thing you need to make sure of is that you pull this tail kind of tightly. And then make sure you're pulling your yarn like as tightly as possible, because then these stitches just look a lot cleaner.